Hi, and welcome to this little relaxing yoga class. This is perfect if you had a stressful day and you just need to chill. It's also great if you're having a little bit of sleep issues and you can do this before you go to bed. You are going to need 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks, why not? I know I keep saying this, but if you're going to have a home yoga practice, it is really worth investing in a couple of yoga blocks. You can use, if you have a couple of books, approximate size. Otherwise, if you don't have anything, yeah, you can still do this class, but you are going to miss out. So we're going to start on our backs. So come lying down. And what I want you to do is I want your knees bent, feet flat on the ground, with your feet a little bit wider than hip width, and just let your knees fall together. And that way, you're kind of promoting having a nice natural curve to the spine, and that means your lower back is not on the mat here. It's off the mat, and you can put your hands underneath. And put your arms along your side. Close your eyes. And start breathing through your nose. You might want to put a hand on your belly here so you can feel your belly moving. As you inhale, it expands. And as you exhale, it sinks down. And see if you can gently deepen your breath. So make each inhale and each exhale last a little longer. And then I want you to open your knees to the sides, let the bottom of your feet come together. And if you have blocks, I want you to take the blocks and put underneath your legs here just as a gentle little support. And you decide what setting you want them on. I'm going to put mine on medium setting. Again, you can place your hands on your belly. Still focusing on that long, gentle nasal breathing. You can always change the setting on the blocks. Maybe your hips are starting to open up, or maybe you're just regretting and thinking, "Ooh, it's a bit tight." But remember, we're not looking for any kind of pain here. We're looking for a gentle sensation at most. And take your legs, hug your knees to your chest, curl into a little ball, and move a little from side to side. And then grab the outside of your feet, come into a happy baby. If this is too difficult, if this is too much for you, you can always grab behind your thighs. And put a little bit of movement in here, just gently rocking from side to side. And again, release your feet, hug your knees to your chest, or roll back and forth. Come up to seated. And let your chin come to your chest and circle your neck all the way around. Change direction. And come to center. Make your way onto all four. And take a few cat-cows. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, round your spine. You're moving with your own breath. You're breathing slowly and deeply. And come to a neutral spine. And come back into a child's pose. And walk your hands over to one side. See if you can get your forehead down to the ground. And then breathe into that lengthening side. Let your ribs open up. And over to the other side. And come back to center. And make your way into a Sphinx pose. So forearms to the mat, lower down. And make sure that your elbows are either stacked underneath the shoulders or a little bit forward. So what I don't want is your elbows being behind your shoulders and you being like this. Let your shoulder blades slide down your back. Lengthen your neck, shoulders away from your ears. And come down onto your belly. And then I want you to take your right arm straight out to the side. Bend that right arm into a cactus arm. So bend the elbow 90 degrees. Right cheek comes to the ground. And then place your left hand by your chest and push the ground away. So you're opening up. It's a little pec minor stretch. That little muscle in your chest. Come back to center. Other side. Yeah, and come back to center. And then come on up. And we're going to come lying onto our backs. We're going to take our two blocks. You're going to set your block up in a little T. The head of the T is where your head is going to be, and this is going to be in between your shoulder blades. What we don't want is the block to go below your rib cage. You're going to lie down. Again, just making sure that block is between your shoulder blades. And if this is too much, you can always change the setting on the back block to the highest. That might be more comfortable for you. And then simply soften over these blocks. Relax your shoulders. You decide whether your legs are straight or maybe you bend your knees. If that feels better, you can even open your knees into that reclined Baddha Konasana, if that feels good. Whatever's working for you. Try to maintain that deep breathing. It's a little bit more difficult in this pose, but not impossible. And bend your knees and gently roll up the blocks. Put the blocks to the side. And come lying down onto your back again. Hug your knees to your chest. And let both of your legs come over to one side. Open up that right arm to the side or the opposite arm. And sink into a reclined twist. Come back to center and other side. And come back to center. And then I want you to simply just scoot over onto the nearest wall. And put your legs up against the wall. And close your eyes. Still breathing through the nose, still moving your belly with that breath. And relax. And stay here as long as you need. Keep breathing into your belly. And when you're done, make sure you move gently and slowly. And remember, be good to yourself. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.